and welcome back to Arkenjus Gaming. Kenjus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Wrong Move scenario. Alright guys, last episode we came a whopping 7,500 kilometers to get to this part station, this RLTC part station, which we did some cells on, things like that. But we found that we had a crisis. And the crisis was quite simply that we was running out of energy. We were out of power. Now, despite all of these systems, we had a few issues. So I'm going to convert that to station because I'm going to do some work. Okay guys, before I get into this though, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell and leave us that nice comment below. Alright, so first thing that we need to do is we need to exchange some parts around, find places for parts and such likes, as has been in the commentary for the previous video. I'm going to change that to a reactor. Oh, bother, I forgot about that. Okay, so let's grind this down for parts first.
Full.
We're full already? Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to turn off the... Yeah, there we go. Hasn't caught up yet. So turn that into decompress. Depressurize on. Depressurize is on. I think that air vents. Yeah, 2. Okay, that's cool. So that's worked. Alright. I'm going to have to work on some of this. There we go. Can I get access? Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but there we go. I've got my new tier 3 grinder. I can use that. That can go away, yeah. So if I just go tools and just quickly replace. And then that we want Arken's gyroscopes, and we need reactors. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to leave these 2 reactors running for the moment, charging all the batteries within the ship, because, well, let's be frank, the batteries are only at 2%, and oh, you know what? I'm going to be a little lazy here. Just going to drop them there.
Inventory full.
Because at this moment in time, it's more of a case of
inventory full.
Just getting through this as quickly as possible. I really don't have a clue what I need for this as well, for the, you know, whether we've got all the parts, so we may have to go do some salvage in the area,
inventory
things
full.
like that. Jeez me, how much of the plate steel does this thing use?
Inventory full.
Alright, there we go.
Inventory full.
start here now. And we can always...
Inventory full.
Jesus.
Inventory full.
Really does use quite a lot of parts.
Inventory full.
I need to clear the area though.
Inventory full.
Cool. Grab that.
Inventory full.
Come around here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Man, there's 8,000 more sheet steel back around there.
Inventory full.
This is going to take a while. That's just to clear this area.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Maybe I should have done this back at the our refueling station,
Inventory
but
full.
I really wanted to do some missions for the local station.
Inventory full.
Considering our reputation with them is not that strong.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Looks like we're coming to the end of this. Okay, so that's that is the gyroscope taken care of. So now, from up here, I think we can deal with the putting a reactor in. We're going to have to find a way of being able to attach it to something. I have been umming and ahhing about, like, maybe getting rid of that central door and then putting the connection in. So I think, tell you what, let's use the other door because we've got so much material there. Yeah, I think that's the next thing to do is get rid of that. Hold on, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm cracking up, that's what I'm doing. There we go. So, we've now got that access going for us. Actually, let's have a look. What are we dealing with? So, what I am worried about though is that's going to cause that hanger to be very, very tight. So maybe yeah, because I can't just come straight up into there. Not without that causing issues, because if I put in, actually, I'll tell you what, let's get some parts. I'm gonna try some things here. No, you're not allowing me to withdraw. Okay. So I have to go outside of the ship. Right. what we're going to try. Sci-fi armor. Okay, that there, that there. Can we get round? No, we can't. So that doesn't work. Okay. Right. Considering the fact that what I was planning to do was that. I can always use that there, and then I can always re-add in that window section in the middle, like that, because that's vacuum. This area was always in a vacuum anyway, so yeah. So what we can then do is we can either use a corner piece like that.
Energy low.
No. Or just use a corner piece like that. No, I'm going to go with a corner piece like that. Now, right now, I don't know where the reactor's going to be. So this is going to be a challenge. So I think if I get that, and that made, and then from there we can then see where the reactor's going to go. We can then figure we can then figure out what it is we're going to do next. Because the other reason why we kind of have this bigger reactor is it's like, give or take, it's about 10 times the amount of output per unit of uranium. Oh, okay. That we use than having like the small reactor. So all in all, this is going to be beneficial in the long term. So okay, so we've got a choice. We can either have a big chunky reactor like this, or we could go for a more streamlined warfare reactor. I'm more partial to the warfare reactor myself. The other benefit is somewhere around here. Do you know what? I think we're going to have to do this in space. Yeah, there's one at the back, there's one at the bottom. So we've got options here to be able to work with this reactor. So would say. Alright, there we go. That does also allow us actually another option as well. We could bring it up to a T-piece here, and then we could also bring oxygen up to the bridge. And before we do anything else, the lady was just saying to us that we do need to get some energy. Right. Okay, so yeah, let's get this built. Just drop off anything that I've currently got in my inventory. Whoa. May have to strip down the main reactors in the end. But we'll see what happens as we go along. Oh, I do have other stuff in my inventory. Oh, just allow me to select it. Thank you. Whoa, too far. Okay. We're slowly getting there. Unfortunately, this far away from home is going to be a little bit more tedious to do this sort of upgrade, but we really need this upgrade. Superconductors. Let's get those on the build while we're here. So shift click. Come on, why aren't you taking the mats? The mats are there for the taking. We've got tons of the stuff. Oh, assemblers. No, these are on. So, 100 iron, 20 gold. Sorters. There we go. Boom, yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. So whilst that is doing its thing with that, Okay, so yeah, it's just now the superconductors, and then we've got a fully operational large-scale reactor. And all we need to do is then deactivate and transfer. I mean, look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty, huh? Still got the same vibe, but it's just bigger and better. Okay, so, oh, interior plate. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do before I get any further, let's add in big old air vent. We'll add in maybe 3 of those, 1 of those. Yeah. Alright, that should be everything that we need for what we're going to do next. Excuse me. Okay, so before we do anything, we need to really hook up our boy there. Then that. Whoa! Bit too fast. Oh, oops. Yeah, Yep, I see the mistake. Okay, let's correct this mistake by... Yeah, we'll do that. And then we can go split off of there. Corner piece there. Corner piece there. Oh, no, sorry, wrong button. So let's get in a large air vent. Alright, there and there. I'm going to have to go back around for all of this, so... Okay. Add back in our stairs. I've got to put all of that away, actually, thinking about it at some point. But, at this moment in time, actually, grab some of that, grab some of that. Really? Alright, now there's more computers in here somewhere. It's just I've probably buried half of them.
Inventory full.
There we go.
Inventory full.
Okay, so now the challenge
Energy
becomes
low.
putting everything away after creating such a mess over the ship. plus the fact that we've got those 2 conveyors that we need to finish off, and then hopefully that should be... Oh, sorry, and we got these. So we need to get that one, pardon me. That one and that one.
Inventory full.
Alright, we'll go in the hangar first. Alright, so that's everything now hooked up. So if we go in here, we should be able to go reactor and then pull from our small reactors, which we can now turn off. Because yeah, they're not producing any power now. All the power is coming from here. We've got a whopping 300 megawatts. 83 grams per second usage. So it's about 37 minutes worth of uranium. Batteries, rather than taking 3 hours, it's going to take 17 minutes to charge. So we should
Inventory
have
full.
enough. So yeah, it's now just a case of playing clear up. So that's the reactors done, at very least. We still need to figure out what we're going to do with the gyros and where we're going to put them, actually, thinking about it. And I think we still got enough room in this room. No, we don't. Because what I was thinking was a medium gyro, which is one of these. It's like a 2x2 cube. It'd be like, where the hell do we put this? So we've got to figure that one out eventually. Right. Okay, let's stop messing around. Let's finish tidying up.
Inventory full.
Didn't mean to close the door. This is going to take a few trips. So, why don't I just come back at y'all when I've got it done, and then we can continue on from there, rather than you guys having to watch me go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like a yo-yo.
Inventory
Because this is
full.
going to take some time. Alright, so that's everything cleared up. I've also replaced this particular conveyor junction with the armoured variety, so it looks like it's sort of like welded in place, so it's like holding it. And also having this all exposed, I mean, it sort of like makes it look like it's like cooled by the by space itself, which I think is quite a nice little touch. Does mean I can get rid of these as well. I just noticed these are a little excess. There we go. And we've got all sorts of ways we can like move around as well. So, okay, so that is all good. So we've got this bit done. Okay, next challenge. Well, actually, they don't exactly call this bit a challenge, but it's just putting in a cover. Neon tubes. Now, where have they put them? I keep losing where things are. It's every episode I find myself thinking that or saying that. There. That's what I'm after. Access panel 4. Just to sort of cover that up.
Energy low.
There we go. I mean, that we could change into a cargo port if we wanted to, which would then make more sense why that's on there. Right now, we need some gyroscopic action. We also need a little bit of energy. There we go. Can't get that in there. Do need to take these out though.
Inventory full.
Okay, that's one. That'll be the other. Not sure why that's not pulling, but there we go. That's that sorted anyway. Close that back down. Wouldn't help even if I did move that. That would still be in the way. We've got an access port up there now. Where am I going to put a big old gyroscope that doesn't compromise my structural integrity? I mean, I suppose I could bring this out. Put the gyroscope in here. So, 1, 2. Sort of jobby. So let's take that out for now. Let's see how this gyroscope fits in. 4. Okay, so it's a... Either way we look, any way we look at this, sorry, it's going to be offside. To one side, sorry. I wonder what would happen if we had it in 2 of them. So... I think this is an opportunity to experiment. So yeah, let's go with 2. We go 1 there and 1 there. And then we can always re-add in that section there for structural support, and then we could probably maybe if I should replace that with one of no, that's that way around. Okay. So yeah, that could go in there like, say, we could probably get in one of those viewport windows back in there. No. Viewport? Yeah, that was under this one anyways. Yeah, we'll have the one with the exposed pipe work this time round. Okay. And then no, that doesn't really work, does it? Could use the half windows. Yeah, that might actually work better, because what we could then do, maybe pull off something like that. I think that would be better. So we do need some girders for that. Yeah, let's get some girders. We'll get the windows back in place. Yeah, fine. I know it's not exactly an airtight sealed room or whatever. I mean, you know, but so that's those three. We'll put what we can into the gyroscopes and add them to the build planner. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of backwards and forwarding. Because the amount of steel plate that I just saw appear, I'm just wondering why I put away all of the steel plate when we're going to need a ton of it. Can I draw from here? Yes, I can. Ooh! So I don't have to go so far. Yay! Going to bet a dime to a dollar that those batteries are now fully charged as well while we've been doing all this lovely jubbly stuff. Amount of steel plate for these quite high, but it's necessary. save that. Okay, so we now got 2 gyros of a medium variety at the back. We've got that large reactor. So yeah, I think it's now a case of seeing how she operates, how she handles. Okay. So this
Energy
should
low.
still close. Personally, I think that looks really quite nice, having the two doors there. Refill the air in this place. Oh, get up the stairs. These doors are closed. The internal doors, I believe, are also closed. We've got our view of our reactor there. Okay, Athena air vents. Let's go back in there. Because we want to add these in as well. Because now we can also have those closed. Okay, so turn on the engines, turn back to ship mode. I don't think that's meant to happen somehow. Well, I've still got the maneuverability that I wanted, which is great. The batteries are charged. I might need to just save the game, quit, and then reload for that to sort itself out. Oh, that solved one of them, I think. No, there we go. Still not rotating. Oh, no, I think they are rotating. Yeah. You sort of see the... Yay. So we've got some action going on there. Yeah, especially now that we've turned them off and on a few times. They now jump back in. So I didn't need to save the game. Thank God for that. Do need to add in the gyros in there. The toggle on off block. Okay. So let's get back to the station for now. Now that we've done a little bit of housekeeping, and we will see about there we go. I leave the batteries on auto at the moment. I suppose the next big thing is to find a way of being able to not lose air. Actually, we want to go down. And then around here. Store was downstairs. So was the ATM. Alright, let's see. No, nothing really to nab at this moment in time. I mean, that's where I got my new grinder from. Okay, things to sell. That hasn't updated yet, so okay, we're good. Alright, let's head upstairs. Oh, that's what I'm after, the contracts bench. Okay, acquisitions wise, girders, silver, steel plate. Well, we could definitely do the steel plate. Silver, I'm not too sure we got that amount of silver available, so I'm gonna ignore that one. Girders we could definitely do because that's mostly iron, and I know we've got enough of them. So that's our reputation again increased, a little bit more money. No bounties. There are some escort missions. There is a hauling mission for a 3 kilometer, and there's some repairs. 3 hours 17 minutes. Let's start with this one, the cheaper one of the lot. I've got to turn that off. Okay. So. It's only 5 kilometers away. We've left our gyroscopes back there again. I mean, it is very easy to make a vulgar joke about all of that sort of thing, but I'm not going to do so. overshot that one by a mile. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with a mod. You know, almost guaranteed that it's going to be. There's a mod that's on that is causing us to have problems with. Hey. I wonder what's going on here. Like when I come to a halt, the gyroscope cores come back. But when I'm in motion, okay, that's that done. That is okay. Oxygen farm, actually, that's a good point. I don't think we got any oxygen farms on, on the Athena. Maybe that's something for us to think about. Adding a few just to be able to top up on long-range missions. I think it was the other side. There we go, reputation raised. So what was that? The RLTC. So we now go factions. RLTC. Where are you? There it is. Royal Technologies. So we're about neutral still. So we're not exactly going to get a major discount. But at least we are now in a bit of a better standing with them. So, yeah. So, yeah, the Athena still needs to go through some works to be able to better manipulate resources and things like that. And I mean, we've got the air vents now to the bridge, so that's good. So I can now repressurize the ship, and we're good. So yeah, there we are. We can always head back, grab some more missions. We've got other things that we can do. But I think for this episode, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. We've done enough. We've got some things started, and I'm happy with the results. I do have to go through the mods list at some point, and I've got to remove some of the mods that we're not using, so that we can focus on other things. I mean, probably start getting rid of things like the salvage mods, because now we're at the stage we're at. I'm not sure we really need them. I mean, let me know what you think in the description below. I'll keep them in for now until you guys are responding about what you think I should do when it comes to those mods. Some mods I will actually get rid of, and I will double check some of the dependencies as well, because I know I've got so many mods installed at the moment. I could easily have missed a critical mod that's needed for like keeping those gyros in place. Alright guys, catch you next time on Arcangelus Gaming. Have a great day, be safe, be your neighbour's keeper, and I'll catch you next time on Arcangelus Gaming.